Okay, so we left off, and you had gotten married, right? But tell me a little bit about the wedding.
Well, that wedding was fun. We had about 20 people there. And one of them happened to be Frank Benny, whose parents had the big Benny stationers in San Bernardino. So we got acquainted with him, and later on met his future wife and his kids. Well, that was kind of fun. And Gene Center, his first pilot. Corey was the co-pilot. Gene Center was his first pilot, and he gave me away. Walking down the aisle, he said, it's not too late.
Yeah.
So I went up there with a big grin on my face. I don't know what they were thinking.
Yeah.
And we got married, and
how old were you?
I just turned 19. I had just turned 18 on the way in June.
18. Oh my God! And he was 20.
Yeah.
Corey was 20. Okay.
So, no, I just turned 19.
Okay. And he was 20.
He was.
So
he was 20. He just turned 21. He could get married. I couldn't because the state of Virginia, you had to be 21.
Oh, okay.
So that's why it was my problem.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and Stu Armbrust was his best man, and why can't I think of her last name? But anyway, it's not important. And afterwards, Gene and Joan Center gave me a reception, and Gene's birthday was June 6th, so I got to have his birthday cake as my wedding cake, and there was a little figure on top. And I had it for a long time, but when we lived out at the ranch, it got destroyed. Anyway, and the waiters were the most beautiful, adorable, young, blonde, blue-eyed Germans from prisoners.
Oh.
And they were absolutely fabulous. And of course, Maryann had just got married, and she's ogling and wants to talk to these kids and find out about their... I wanted to know all about them.
Right.
Well, of course, they didn't understand. They knew how to read the menu, and you point to what you want. Anyway, I remembered that. And then for honeymoon in July, we took off. Corey had 7 days off, and we drove to Virginia, or to Pennsylvania, and met his family. And Ruth was very, very pregnant with Rick. Can you believe he's 70 years old?
No.
He was pregnant.
No.
Oh, my God. Anyway, so we were there a week, and then on the way back, Corey fell asleep. I had my head in his lap, and he fell asleep at the wheel. And we went through a bunch of trees and kind of messed up the front of his car, and my little makeup case broke open, and it shattered all over the place. And we had to take a ferry. I don't remember why. So I took the case and dumped it off of the coming back someplace
into the water.
Ferry.
Into the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
I didn't want it in the car. It was all gooey and greasy. And then I met Dorothy Clapwood. Well, he was one of the co-pilots.
Well, where was Corey based at this time? So he's still in Virginia.
Still in Virginia.
Okay.
And they had to take a train to California.
Okay.
So I had Corey's trunk and Stu's trunk, one in the back seat of the car, one in the back of the car. And somehow Corey found out that Dorothy was from El Monte and she wanted to ride back to California to her parents. Well, we're driving along, and it was really interesting. We picked up a little dog along the way, and then we lost her along the way. Dorothy named her Petunia. And so we were driving through the hills of Kentucky, and I was driving a little too fast, and I missed a turn and plowed into a coal pile that was sitting by this little hut, little shed that was a store. And all of a sudden, this woman came. She had a dirty bandana around her head and a dirty apron on, and she said, and no teeth, and two little kids tray for after. She said, "I'm so glad y'all stopped by to visit. I haven't had no company in such a long time."
Oh my God.
And I'm standing there. What are we gonna do? What? She said, "You messed up our coal pipe." I said, "You want me to pick it up?" And the little boy said, "I picked it up." He didn't have any teeth either, and he was dipping snuff. He couldn't have been more than 6 years old. I mean, we were in Appalachia big time.
Yeah.
Maryann had never seen anything like this. And somehow there was a phone. There must have been a phone in the store. Somebody called somebody. And this man came in and he said, "I'll take you into town and get your radiator fixed." I said, "I got to be in California." I forget what the date was. But I said, "I've really screwed up." So he took us in and he put us in a motel. And the motel was at the bottom of a gulch. And we were there Saturday night, and there was a man and his wife in there. He went after the power lines, checked them, and checked the people who worked on them. And he and his wife looked after. They knew we were greenhorn children. And they kind of looked out after us and brought us. We had food in the car because we didn't eat out. We just kept buying food and eating it in the car. And I slept in the back of the car one night. And Dorothy slept on the front seat. Oh my God! This is sweet.
Where did Corey sleep?
He was in the train going to California.
Oh, he was in the train, so it was just you.
And
Oh
her,
my God! How did I miss that? It was just you and.
Just me and Dorothy.
Oh my God!
And then another time.
Did you see her after this trip?
No, yeah, I did. They lived in out there in the desert, not next
In
to
California?
Yeah.
And you saw her afterwards?
Oh yeah,
I
a
bet
lot
you
of
got
times.
a lot of stuff.
And they have a son, Skip, and I forget what their daughter's name is.
Yeah.
And Skip was in Karen's class in high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anyway.
Huh.
I forget where they moved to. I forget.
Okay.
Anyway, one of the other things that happened on this trip was we were low on gas, and we stopped in a truck stop, and I needed stamps to get gas. And
Can you just? I'm going to ask you to just. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, sorry.
you had to have gas stamps to get gas, and we stopped at this honky tonk bar. We were dying of thirst to get something cold to drink, and it was full of men in big old trucks. And I had asked him, "Could I buy an e-stamp from you? Trade you for?" We had lots of cigarettes, and none of them would speak up. None of them said anything. We got 2 oranges and got out of there. Along the way, this man had followed us, and he pulled in front of us, and he stopped. He said, "I can give you some e-stamps and some gas if you come over here." And the power lines apparently had generators. And they had to keep the gas up on him, this man. And that was what the lady and her husband pretty much did. Same thing, checking on those generators for the power line. Anyway, he gave us gas. And then he kind of eyeballed us. And I said, "Thank you." And we got in the car and left. But Dorothy didn't see it, but I did. I said he was going to make us pay. Or ask us to pay. I don't think he's going to make me pay. I don't think you could have.
Yeah.
So we got into California, and Corey comes out. They were in the USO in oh, come on. Where were we?
Riverside?
No, we were up in
Vallejo?
the Bay Area. No, Salinas,
Okay.
because he was at Mather Field. No, they weren't at Mather Field then. I don't remember the field that they were at in Salinas. Because we could go talk to them. They were behind a fence. They couldn't come beyond the fence. So we used to stand there at night and talk to them for probably several days. Because we lived in Salinas. That's right. We're in an apartment with them.
You rented an apartment with
Dorothy and Lloyd Clapper.
Right, and
that I drove across country with.
Right.
Because he was also stationed. He was the one I wanted.
So you lived in an apartment, and then you and Corey. Yeah.
Too funny.
Yeah.
One slept on the couch one night in the bedroom. We got the other. We switched off. And then we fixed fried chicken one night, and they killed the chicken, and I showed Dorothy how to pluck the feathers because I knew how to pluck the feathers on a turkey. I said, we got to put hot water on it first. Oh my God, what a mess. And I didn't know how to cut the turkey up. And the guy came and gave me an axe, and I cut. We didn't know what we were eating, and there were pieces of I had a black skillet, I remember that. And boy, the chicken was blackened. Oh my God.
Was Corey a good sport about all this stuff?
Oh yeah.
He was. Was he pretty easy going?
Yes. Until he crossed him.
Yeah.
Then he'd ball.
When he was younger, though, he did. Did he have a bet? You need to move over a little.
Always had a temper. Always
okay.
had a temper. But he never. It didn't last long. It's only when he began to drink that it stayed with him. No, he had a short fuse, and he was like Off was. He'd blow, and then it was over. And no, he was a wonderful lover. He was a good friend, and he always protected me, even when we were separated. He always protected me, and I missed that. And he thanked me for it when he was in the hospital dying. He said, "You've always been there for me, taking care of me." And I said, "Because you're my flyer, you're." He was.
Yeah.
He was.
Certainly was a handsome man.
Yeah, he was.
Good God. And this is probably a good time to actually show some of those pictures of, just quickly maybe. I'm wondering, wait a minute. Why am I not seeing these?
No.
Can you hold that up and just see if I see it?
That's me as a little girl.
Yeah, can I hold it up a little higher? Right in front of your face. Oh, good, that's good.
Here?
No, yeah, closer to the camera, maybe. In front of your face. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Probably not a great idea to do this because can't see him. But I want to find a picture of Corey because you guys were so.
Lonnie must still have some of them.
You were
because there was one of Corey and me. After we'd been to church and I had the dress on that I was married in, I was all dressed up.
You guys were so.
And he was too.
Gorgeous. I
He
mean,
had a
seriously gorgeous. Look at that. So tell me about that picture.
That was taken Easter Sunday.
Can you hold it up so
And
we can see
we
it?
took Ed St. John and put him on the plane to go for become a pilot with American.
Okay, Lonnie. So we're talking about here. God, I hope you weren't cooking the chicken there.
This is at one of our luau's. No, this is one of our camp. Couldn't have been.
You're cooking something. You guys are cooking something.
Okay, it's carving something. Was he ever that thin? Was I?
And apparently he was. Okay, so Lonnie and I were talking about these. Hold that one up so we can see it. Maybe pretty close in front of your face. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, that's good. So Lonnie and I were talking, and she was looking at those pictures. She said, "I want to know what my mother was laughing at in this picture."
Jack.
Huh?
Jack.
Jack.
Jack was making fun of me. He said, "You're looking too sour," and so he started making faces. He took it.
What? Okay, if I hold it up, we can't see
I was
it.
about 13.
You gotta hold it up in front of your face. You look older than that there.
No, I still have bows in my hair.
I
was about 13, 14. Because I still had bows in my hair, and I didn't wear bows after
Okay,
I was
hold
14.
it up in front of your face, please. Yeah. You were really laughing. That's true. Okay, and this is the last one I'm going to ask you about right now. But my God, you guys were so pretty. These were gorgeous.
Rainbow Girls.
You're in the Rainbow Girls?
Yes.
So what does that mean?
That's
We're the Rainbow Girls.
Eastern Star, like Joe's Daughters with the Masons. Eastern Star supports Rainbow.
Yeah. Can you hold it up in front of your face again?
God, I wear a size 8.
Yeah. I remember Job's Daughters. I was kicked out of Job's Daughters. Okay, let's see. This is cute.
Yeah, I was 16
This is really
years
cute.
old.
Tell me about that.
This was Lonnie's first birthday, and that's when we picked her up. We had been to Stu and Leveda's